Now, NBC25 Sports.
The NFL season is still 6 months away, but the New Orleans Saints are already on the defensive as Commissioner Roger Goodell announced today that head coach Sean Payton will be suspended for the entire 2012 season, and former Saints defensive coordinator Gregg Williams, who is now with the St. Louis Rams, will be banned from the league indefinitely in light of the team's bounty program that targeted opposing players. Williams will meet with Goodell after the season concludes to discuss his future in the league. Goodell also brought the hammer down on the front office today as Saints general manager Mickey Loomis was also sidelined for the first 8 games of the regular season, and assistant coach Joe Vitt has to sit out the first 6. The Saints are also being fined $500,000 and will forfeit their second-round draft pick this year and in 2013. Reaction from today's unprecedented suspensions have already begun to filter in via social media. Check out this tweet from Saints quarterback Drew Brees that was just posted minutes after his coach's suspension broke. "I am speechless," tweeted Brees. "Sean Payton is a great man, coach, and mentor, the best there is. I need to hear an explanation for this punishment." Tim Tebow has been traded to the New York Jets. The team said Wednesday it has acquired the polarizing quarterback from the Denver Broncos in exchange for a 4th and 6th round picks in this year's draft. The Jets will also receive a 7th rounder from the Broncos in compensation. Denver started shopping Tebow after the blockbuster signing of Peyton Manning on Tuesday. Tebow is expected to complement starter Mark Sanchez, who received a 3-year, $40.5 million contract extension earlier this month. The Jets were also one of the teams that pursued Manning. Tebow led the Broncos to the playoffs last season, along the way beating Sanchez and the Jets, who missed the postseason entirely. University of Michigan men's basketball head coach John Beilein announced today that sophomore forward Evan Smotrich, sophomore forward Colton Christian, and freshman guard Carton Brundage each decided to leave the Wolverine basketball program and transfer to another school. Smotrich played in all 69 games over his 2 seasons in Ann Arbor, averaging 7 points and 3.5 rebounds while playing 20 minutes per game. Christian and Brundage both appeared in games this season off the bench. No word yet on which schools the 3 will be playing next season. Wrapping it up on the hardwood, the Pistons finish up their 5-game West Coast road swing tonight in the Mile High City with a matchup against the Nuggets. Tip time scheduled for 9 p.m. Eastern at the Pepsi Center in Denver. The Nuggets swept the season series against the Pistons last year for the first time since 1993-94. This will be the only scheduled matchup between Detroit and Denver this year. The Pistons are 1-3 thus far on the road trip, with the lone victory coming last Wednesday night in Sacramento. They'll be back in the Motor City this Friday night when LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and the rest of the Miami Heat invade the Palace. That's it for sports. Next, Mark Torregrossa will have one last look at your NBC25 forecast. We'll be right back.